You're watching Theme Park Worldwide, where the time has come to start our Halloween 2023 theme park road trip.
Oh, we are so excited. So we're going to be travelling across 4 different countries and visiting 16 different theme parks.
Including 6 that we've never covered before here on the channel. It's going to be amazing because we've got all the theme parks coming up, along with some Halloween events at those parks. It's just going to be something really different for us to do on the channel for this time of year, and we're so looking forward to taking you all along. Now, if you want to see the full lineup of where we're visiting this trip, check out the video a few days ago where we did our trip reveal, and we kind of explained in there that we wanted to do something different this October, didn't we?
Yeah, we didn't want to keep doing the same stuff. We wanted to bring different content to you this October.
Yeah, definitely. We're very excited for it. Now, we're starting off here at the Holiday Inn Express in Folkestone, and this is about a 5-minute drive from the Eurotunnel terminal. And when I say Eurotunnel, it's actually recently changed its name. It's now known as Le Shuttle. So yeah, in the morning we're going to be getting Le Shuttle, which is about a 35-minute journey on the train. Of course, you drive your vehicle onto it and then over to Calais, and that's where we're starting the trip. But yeah, the reason we've travelled down today is because it worked out really good, because we came down a day early, with us being based up in the Midlands. It's about 4 hours for us down to here anyway, so it works out great. Also, we popped into Thorpe Park on the way down.
Oh, we did. I had a look at the construction updates, which was great.
Yeah, we saw Hyperia, and check out that video if you haven't already seen it here on the channel. So it worked out quite nice, really. Coming down the day earlier, it means we get a good night's sleep here before an early start tomorrow.
Very
now,
early.
Yeah, our shuttle is booked for 5:20 in the morning. Obviously, we're only about 5 minutes away here, so really, we're probably going to get up about 4:15, 4:30, so it's going to be an early start. But still, the reason we've had to do that is because we're starting at Movie Park Germany. Now, normally when we do these road trips, we'd start somewhere a bit closer over at the other end, because we've got about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive from the tunnel to Movie Park Germany. But because we're doing the Halloween event, we've had to kind of really plan this trip a bit different to normal. We normally start maybe Plopsaland or somewhere so close to the tunnel, and then, you know, it's only a short drive. However, we're doing a big one to start, and that is because of the opening times. When you're planning a trip like this, you got to think of so many different aspects. So yeah, we've got quite a long day coming up tomorrow.
I know we have. Because we wanted to see the Halloween event, it was sort of planning with times and stuff like that, and this is just how it's worked out.
Yeah, because some days Halloween events aren't on, and also with it still being like the middle of October and not main Halloween week near the end, like extended hours and events are running like weekends only and that sort of thing. So it's been quite a trip to plan this one, even though it's easy enough getting the car and driving over. Getting all the parks open and planning a realistic route to do has been quite difficult. But you know what? We've planned it. We're starting at Movie Park Germany. It just means an early start tomorrow and making our way up there to the park. But still, we'll give you a bit of a tour around this hotel if you're going to be staying here in the future. And here's a look then at the Holiday Inn Express here in Folkestone. Yeah, it's free parking and free Wi-Fi. They've got lots of parking here too. And yeah, about a 5-minute drive, literally just off the motorway here, round to the Eurotunnel terminal itself. So yeah, it's ideal staying here. I've not stayed here for a while, but I have done in the past. And yeah, it's pretty decent really. You got the bed just over here, which is quite nice. Some good ambient lighting too. Sofa just over here, which is it a sofa bed maybe? I'm not too sure. What do you think, Charlotte?
I thought maybe does it pull out, but I'm not too sure with the configuration of the cushions.
Yeah, it looks like maybe it does. I don't really know. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It is a sofa bed. It's weird with that cushion there, isn't it?
But it is.
Yeah, a little bit different. Nice light above just there too. Got the big curtains over there. Yeah, we've got quite a nice desk area just here. In fact, I'm just rendering the video that's been up for a couple of days now, which is weird, because obviously you've probably already watched it, but I'm still rendering at the time of filming this. Literally stopped at Thorpe Park on the way down, and yeah, that's our Hyperia construction update. But yeah, it's nice having the desk, and yeah, the free Wi-Fi certainly comes in handy as well. There's the big camera that I use for a lot of the construction updates, just because it's got an epic zoom on there. So yeah, that's ideal. Yeah, it's got like 15 minutes left and get that uploaded on the Wi-Fi. But yeah, we haven't got all our luggage in here. That is the best thing about going on the Eurotunnel for us, isn't it?
We can pack the car fully out, which is what we've done.
Yeah, literally, because we're taking our own car. We're doing this whole trip in my car. We're not hiring a vehicle or anything, which is good.
So you can take as much or as little as you want, where we've took as much as we want to.
Yeah, we've got about 4 bags, haven't we?
Yeah,
something like that.
That's the ease of going in the car, that you haven't got luggage restrictions.
Yeah, we'll show you our hotel that we're staying in for the first part of the trip. And yeah, that's the thing. I'll talk more about that in just a moment, what we're doing accommodation wise. Ironing board and an iron there, just in case you need them. Coffee making facilities, quite a bit of storage. And there is a hairdryer around here too. But yeah, it's quite a good one to stay in, this is. You know, if you are travelling early on the Eurotunnel in the morning. Bathroom just over here. So you can see, you've got the shower cubicle just up there. And the toilet is inside there. I like these ones that are separate, actually.
Oh yeah, I wondered where the toilet was.
Yeah, you've not seen it yet. There you go. That's literally, it's in there. Yeah.
That is strange.
Nice shower there, some good soak products just there. And yeah, your basin just off to the right hand side. Yeah, there you go, that's the room, the Holiday Inn Express, very close to the terminal. So yes, in terms of accommodation for this trip, we're going to be staying in 5 different hotels across the next 2.5 weeks. So not too bad really. When you're planning a road trip like this throughout Europe, you got a few different options, and it all depends really on how much driving you want to do. Because I'm quite experienced with driving now in Europe and yeah, all around the world. I've driven in all sorts of places now. Australia, America, driven all around the world. But yeah, so Europe seems quite simple really. But yeah, it all depends on your ability and how much you want to drive abroad. What we've done this time to make it easier for us, we've booked 5 hotels and 2 of those are only for 1 night. So it means really we've got 3 bases. And what we've done, we've looked at the location for the parks and kind of picked a hotel to set a main base, so to speak, in the centre of the mall.
What you want to do is you want to be in the centre, and then it's like an hour drive and you're just splitting yourself up. Instead of staying in different hotels all the time, get that base.
Yeah, so it's completely different to like how we did the USA road trip earlier in the year, for example. Because obviously with that, we changed hotels pretty much every night because we needed to do, because of the distances between the parks. Like some of them parks are like 4 or 5 hours apart. With the Europe trip, things are a lot closer. So you could do that if you wanted to, and you would do less driving than we're going to this trip. You could stay, you know, by Movie Park Germany, and then your next park and stay close to that. But we decided to have one main base in a cluster of parks, and then we'll travel out to that park and back to that hotel in the centre, if that makes sense. So yeah, there is more driving doing that, but when all the parks are pretty close that we're doing in them different clusters, it works out good. So we've got 1 hotel in the Netherlands for the first 6 nights. We're then making our way down to Rust, in where Europa Park is, and we're staying there for like 6 nights. And then we've got another base towards the end of the trip in Belgium, with a couple of ones dotted in between. But anyway, we need to get some sleep, don't we?
I know we do. We've got an early start.
Yeah, it's going to be a big day tomorrow, and it's weird because, like I say, normally these Europe trips, the first day is really chilled. We do a park close to the tunnel, and then yeah, drive that night to our hotel. With this one, we have got quite a drive straight up to Germany. It's the first time I think I've done one of these road trips where we're not starting in Belgium, we're not starting in France or even the Netherlands. We're going straight up to Germany. Well, that's just how it had to be done with the opening hours. But we'll see you all in the morning, where I'm sure we're going to look lovely and fresh, and we'll take you all on to Le Shuttle. Well, good morning. It's 4:27 a.m. and we're here all parked up waiting to get on the Eurotunnel.
I'm tired still.
Here she is, Charlotte, nice and fresh on the morning.
Oh, I am. I did have a good sleep though, which was great.
I was raring to go at 3 o'clock. I was.
You was up way before me this morning.
I was ready. But yeah, we drove around the corner, 5 minutes, and yeah, we're here, ready to get on. So yeah, if you've never done Eurotunnel, or Le Shuttle as it's now known, it's very easy. You are best booking it online. I mean, I believe you can still come and pay down on here if you want to.
Oh,
but
that's crazy. It's always best booking in advance though, because you never know if it's going to sell out.
Yeah, I mean, it's very quiet this morning. Yeah, we've never got here this early, have we, before?
I have never seen it this quiet before.
Yeah, so the process is you check in on a screen, then you make your way through like the British passport area, then a security check, and then the French passport area.
It's quite easy really, which is great.
The whole process took like less than 10 minutes just,
Not
which is
long
good.
At all.
Yeah, fantastic. But yeah, here we go. All parked up, ready to go. And yeah, they give you one of these which prints out, and that tells you kind of where you're going, and yeah, you get put in one of the lanes just over here. As you can see, all the other lanes are empty. We've never done it this early on in the morning. Normally I get a tunnel at like 7 a.m, something like that, or even 8, you know, and do a park close to the tunnel. But as you explained a few minutes ago, we're going to be driving about 4 hours straight up to Movie Park Germany, and that is because of the opening hours and opening days and Halloween and all that.
That is just how it's worked out.
Hey, but I'm feeling all right. We'll get a bit of footage of driving on, probably about 15 minutes, and we'll be boarding on to Le Shuttle. And yeah, it's a 35-minute crossing over into France, but we're not going to be in France for very long, only about 20 minutes, half an hour, because we're driving up through Belgium, through the Netherlands, and then into Germany. And here we go then, making our way onto the tunnel. We're going upstairs, I think we are.
We
upstairs. Hey, it's always that. Are we going upstairs or downstairs? Up we go. Just get quite tight when you're driving onto here. Ooh. But we've done it quite a few times now, so we should be okay. Hey, it's always them bollards just there that you gotta watch. That's it. And yeah, because we queued up quite early, it means that we're going to be right down at the front of the train, which means when we get into the other end, we're straight off, because yeah, obviously you don't reverse back down here. You've never been on here before. Can you imagine that? Reversing? Yeah, literally you drive off at the other end, so there's literally 1 or 2 cars in front of us, so it means we're going to be straight off at the other end, which is fantastic. But yeah, just drive all the way down here now. It shows you the scale of the Eurotunnel just here. It's fantastic. Like, you know, it is an amazing piece of engineering, this, really. Like, you think about it and just how it works, and yeah, everybody drives on. There's special ones for like lorries and coaches as well. Bit of history for you about this and just how it kind of works. Yeah, so it's fascinating, really. And yeah, you've got toilets located all the way down. You don't have to stay in your vehicle if you don't want to. We probably will just chill out in the vehicle, but yeah, you don't have to if you don't want. And then when you park up here, all these kind of doors shut, like where we're driving through now, and that's it. So yeah, we'll park up just here, in 35 minutes we'll be in France. And we've got a nice on-time departure, and there's a view looking out of our window, and then the window at the side, double window for you. Yeah, you got to make sure that you leave your vehicle in first gear or park mode, and you got to leave your window at least half down as well. And if you hear that noise, that means there's an emergency in your carriage. Fantastic. Yeah, just going to chill out here for a little bit now, and of course we'll arrive over in France. Yeah, there's the view for you. You can get out, like say, if you wanted to, and walk down to the toilets, but I think we'll probably just chill out here. And we're well on the way then now. Charlotte's pretending to be asleep over here for you. What a face that is. Yeah, but here we go. Not feeling too tired actually, I'm alright.
No, I'm okay. I'm sure I'll be tired later when we're driving to the hotel.
Yeah, tonight. But you got to think, we've got some rides and we've got some scares to get in first.
We have a movie part today.
Yeah, oh, that's a lot of energy for 20 past 5. Yeah, nice on-time departure, which is good. And we're well on the way. I don't think there's many on this train, do you?
No, normally it's packed.
Yeah, it is, but really quiet. They're still parked just very close to each other though, haven't they? But yeah, there's probably like 2 carriages worth, and that's all this morning. So yeah, it's worth it actually, you know, getting an early one of these for a departure, instead of, you know, coming later and getting big queues. It's worked out pretty good for us this time just here. But yeah, we've got about a 4-hour drive. Might take a little bit longer with rush hour traffic. You never know, it is a Thursday today, so we will see. In terms of driving in mainland Europe, if you're taking your car over, just all the usuals really. Make sure you check everything over. We did the tyres and everything like that, made sure they're all full of air, just all your general checks and stuff really that you do anyway driving back home, but extra making sure that everything's okay before you bring your car abroad. And yeah, along with that you do need a UK sticker on the back, and other than that just make sure you have like some good satellite navigation. I've said this before, but I'll say it again for any new viewers. We use an app called Waze, and it's really good, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic. Waze, we use it all the time.
Yeah, and it's great for driving abroad. You know, it just gives you all the details. All the big road trips we've done these past few years, all been using Waze. But yeah, we'll see when we get there. I think we're just about to literally enter the tunnel now. You got to think, when you actually get onto the train, you got like a couple of miles where you're outside before you get onto the tunnel. You make your way in, and then another couple of miles on the other side. But yeah, we'll see you shortly, and yeah, we'll arrive in France.
I'm back to sleep.
Hey. And here we go. Yeah, we didn't fall asleep, did we, Charlotte?
No, we didn't.
We're all right. And yeah, because we were down at the front, one of the first getting off. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of traffic. It's going to take us about 4.5 hours to make this journey. Hopefully going to get to Movie Park by about lunchtime. I mean, it's saying about 11:30. Might make up a bit of time though. It's 260 miles here from the tunnels. Yeah, quite a drive to what we'd normally do straight away. Obviously we normally go straight to a park what's much closer, and I'd recommend doing that with a trip. I mean, we're just doing it different this time. Like I say, with the opening hours, normally we maybe go to like Plopsaland, which is like half an hour away from here, and then you can get a bit of an earlier tunnel. But still, it's still dark actually at the moment. We'll get driving. We'll be leaving France shortly, after only about half an hour or so, and then we'll be on our way up through the Netherlands, Belgium, and yeah, up to Germany. Right then, so we've been driving for about an hour and a half, and we hit some traffic, and yeah, it sent me off the main road because it said this was going to be a quicker route, and we're now down some back lanes.
Like, where are we?
Like, there we go. I don't have a clue where we are, but the car behind is also following us, so I really don't know. We're literally down some back lanes in Belgium. There's a horse just over there, a couple of horses, and yeah, hopefully we're going to be back on the main road again shortly. In terms of the ETA, it's gone up a lot, the estimated time of arrival. Yeah, it's looking like yeah, we could not be getting until after lunch now, about 12 o'clock. Original ETA was about 11:15, so yeah, it's gone up quite a bit. So we're just gonna have to see what happens now. We'll just go with the flow. Look, at the park's open until 10 tonight. It is only a small park, and we've been there a few times before, so it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world that we're going to be getting there a bit later. It's more just increasing our time on the road. But yeah, we're down some back lanes somewhere in Belgium. I don't know where. Well, what a journey it's been. It's definitely took us a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I mean, you know, we were expecting about 4 hours. It's ended up taking us, including a stop, about 5.5 hours. Yeah, we did stop at McDonald's just to get a quick bite to eat along the way. What a journey, Charlotte.
It has took absolutely ages.
It has. Luckily, it's a small park. We've looked at the queue times. It doesn't seem too busy. We've been here a few times before, and we've primarily come for the Halloween event, but still, it is open till 10, which is good. But yeah, it's more the fact that we've been driving for so long. Just
like sitting in the same position for so long.
Oh yeah, it's been quite a long one. I was happy just to get out of the car. We drove through 5 countries technically during this whole journey, but we've made it here to Movie Park Germany, and yeah, we're going to be pulling onto the car park in just a few moments time. Whoa. What a greeting here on the car park. The park's SLC just there. Hey, yeah, we're parked up, and yeah, we're about probably a 10-minute walk from the main entrance itself. But anyway, we'll continue on with this travel vlog a little bit later on, where we're going to take you up to our hotel in the Netherlands, where we're going to be staying for the first 5 nights of the trip. And yeah, of course, we'll have our vlog from Movie Park Germany, including the Halloween event coming up tomorrow. So we'll see you all a little bit later, where we'll continue on with the journey to the hotel and give you a room tour. Here we go, we've arrived at our hotel after a very wet day at Movie Park Germany, haven't we?
Absolutely soaked.
Well, we have got a great vlog coming up for you. Granted, a bit of a wet one coming up tomorrow on the channel.
Very wet one.
But we had a great time for the Halloween event, and yeah, come and join us tomorrow in the vlog coming up here on the channel. Look at the horses up there.
I love the horses.
Hey! So yeah, we arrived here at our hotel, which is located close to the Dutch border, but also we're actually staying here in Germany. Oh, and yeah, look at the beds.
Separate quilts, I love that.
That's how we like it. Is it a separate mattress or
I
not?
don't believe so, no.
Down the middle.
I feel like it.
We do like the separate quilts like that though.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, bed looks good. We're staying here for 5 nights. Yeah, we've got a bit of storage down at either side. Quite a big window. We've got a little desk area just over there. And I've literally just been on YouTube trying to find out how to pronounce where we are just here.
I can't wait for this pronunciation.
Yeah, it's the, there we go. Ready for it. It's the B&B Hotel Mönchengladbach or something like that. I don't know. I try my best. My pronunciation's terrible. But the reason I picked this hotel was price and also location. We're pretty much in the centre of everywhere we're going to be going to, because as we mentioned earlier, we didn't fancy changing hotel every night this time. You know, let's just pick one central part and then move out to the parks from there. So that's what we've done. Look at the horse behind me just there. Yeah, we've got the TV, nice mirror, and yeah, it seems pretty good. B&B hotels are really good for when it comes to planning these trips, because they're affordable, comfortable, got all your facilities like free Wi-Fi, and most of them have got free parking like this one, and also you just get a good price on them as well, which is good. So yeah, I've stayed in lots of B&B hotels, and you have, haven't you, as well, actually, Charlotte?
Yeah, we have.
There we go. Here's a look in the bathroom. We've got a nice shower just over there, all your basin area, and a toilet. But I tell you what, it's been a very long day. It's just gone 11:30 and we've been going to, well, I've been up since 3 AM UK time, so
I'm so ready for a shower, put my PJs on and go to bed.
Oh, we'll have a nice relax. Overall though, it's been a pretty successful travel day. Of course, it did take longer than expected to get to Movie Park Germany, and it did feel like it dragged on a lot that journey, didn't it?
Oh, the traffic was just horrendous.
Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend coming straight from the tunnel to Movie Park Germany. We wouldn't normally do it, and we'd do something much closer to the tunnel on that travel day. But as we mentioned a couple of times, it's all how it's just worked out this trip in regards to opening times for Halloween events. This time of year, some parks are closed on certain days as well, midweek, so it's just trying kind of plan all that, but also have a realistic route. And it worked out for us that the best option was coming straight to Movie Park today. And the good thing is we managed to have a 9-hour day in the park, didn't we?
Yeah, we got quite a bit in, which was really good.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to join us for that in the first full vlog from the trip coming up tomorrow here on Theme Park Worldwide. Overall, the Eurotunnel was so quiet, wasn't it?
I have never seen it so quiet.
Yeah, it's good going on a morning like that. You really do avoid any queues for passports or anything like that. I still really love Eurotunnel, or Le Shuttle as it's now known. It is very efficient and a great way of getting us out here to the parks and bringing you all this content. But yeah, we're very excited. Like I say, if you want to see the full list of parks we're visiting, you can check it out in the trip reveal video just a few days ago here on the channel. And of course, coming up first will be Movie Park Germany, our first time there, seeing the park at night, and for their Halloween Horror Festival as well. So much for you to enjoy over the next few weeks here on the channel. But for this video, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you tomorrow.